That's the step they would use. A lot of knees got worn out using them things. Yeah, because that one's probably turning, because I think there's a bolt to go through there. I'll have to take the weight, knock it off, get to it.
How much is they want?
Go ahead.
Come on, girl. Yep. Not that one.
Yeah, she's looking more and more bare.
Because you're down to the bare minimum.
Yeah. We'll get her there though. So today's December 18th. I'm just going to do this to give you kind of an update on what we've been up to on the 3020. I got it sanded down on the outside there. It's ready to clean off and find any spots where I missed. I can see some right now, but I'll wash it off good and see what I got left. But the inside here had some bad rust spots in here, so I got them cleaned up with a hand sander there with some 80 grit, got it down to metal. Then I just went ahead and primed those spots, because the inside we're not too worried about, but I'm going to prime the whole thing. I just wanted to get them spots primed. I'm probably going to sand them down a little bit just to be safe. Then hose the whole inside out, prime it, paint it, because I'm not too worried about the inside of the hood. Nobody will see it anyway. But we're going to put some paint on it just to hold the rust off, and that way if somebody does get to looking at the road, they can't say, well, you didn't paint that. Well, we're painting it. So did that. This piece, gonna clean it off, sand on it a little more. It ain't got too much left. If anything, yeah, it's on the inside here along the edges. As you can see, there's cobwebs. It's been a while since I worked on this, but that one's about done. Then I got this one. I'm gonna try to use the sand blaster on this just to see what it'd do with this old paint, because this is John Deere paint and it's lead paint because it was sprayed on. I believe this tractor was a 69 model. I'm not 100% sure on that. I'm gonna have to look because I don't know the exact model on the 3020 year model anyway. But just kind of an update on what I've been up to. Just slowly been getting this done, because this old lead paint, it's good stuff. It does not like to come off too terribly easy. So I've went through a lot of sandpaper. All the sheets here that's been used, that ain't nothing. That's not even half of it, what I've had to use to get it off this hood. But we're getting there. At least got some primer spray. Just kind of wanted to see how that's going to work out. But let it dry and go from there. Alright, everybody. Been a while since I've really filmed on working on this project. I finally pulled the tractor back in the shed. It's been across the road in the barn because we had it on the grinder. We actually ended up having to grind feed one day without the hood or anything on it, so that was interesting. But now I'm back to working on it in here because we got all of our other projects pretty well wrapped up. Tractors are all serviced, ready to roll, already spreading hydrous. So this stuff, I gotta sand that real quick, but that should be done. The rest of the work I did on it, I gotta sand that down a little bit more too. But other than those few spots I gotta sand, I'm gonna start priming this sheet metal here. The hood, I got a little more tweaking to do on it, but not much. I gotta grind one spot where I welded it shut. But today I'm kind of working on some things. I'm taking these old fenders off because they are not going back on this tractor. They're done because they've drilled in them, put that light on there. It's all pretty well dented up here, starting to rust out. It's rusted out on this one. They've patched that. So I want this tractor to be about the best quality as I can get it. So I already bought new fenders, as you seen the other day when I was sandblasting. I gotta get out here and finish sandblasting these. We just kind of did the inside one evening. A few of my cousins and buddies were over here and they wanted to see how it worked. So me and one of my cousins, Cason, he got on there and started sandblasting a little bit, and I sandblasted a little bit, but it does leave a little bit of a rough interior there, or rough exterior I guess it'd be. But you go over it with 400 grit sandpaper, smooths it right out. I did that on this here, well, not the inside of it here, but get it rolled back over. But I did do it on part of this right there. I think I did, but it's working out pretty good. Hoping to get these finished up this weekend and kind of start getting some things primed up and ready. The lights on these are a lot better than the lights on the mold fenders. I'm gonna have to get ends for the wiring on the tractor so we can just plug and play on these, because the only light there was the turn signal that was on here. I got it right there. So fairly simple stuff. All I gotta do is just get a plug in and wire it in on the tractor, and that'll be good to go.